Hello everybody, thank you for tuning in to another episode from notanalog.com. Today I'm looking at an Xbox game. Something I don't often review is games, but I'm starting to do them again. I did do Grand Slam Tennis once, but a little bit different. FIFA 13 for Xbox. Now, I am a huge soccer fan. I remember when I was younger, I used to play soccer games and stuff like that on PC, and obviously started to move towards consoles because I find them just a whole lot more entertaining. So anyway, FIFA 13, what can I really tell you about it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you me playing it and on screen what it looks like as well. Now, the menu system is huge. It is absolutely huge. This game, I'm referring it almost to the Gran Turismo of soccer games or football games because it's just massive. There's so much you can do. There's so many different game modes and things like that. Now, for someone like myself who hasn't played a soccer or football game in a while, it was almost a little bit intimidating. I didn't really know where to start, where to look and what to do. But eventually, I was looking just for the quick match, and I was looking for career mode. And eventually I did find exactly what I was looking for, but it told me that I was not going to get bored with this game in a hurry, and neither would you. So, the game has 500 clubs, 15,000 players. It is not small. There is not a small amount of things to do. And the cool thing is that in career mode, for example, you will pick a club team, so say someone like Roma, for example, and you'll pick a player within that team and you will follow their career. So if you don't play very well, you might not get chosen for the next game, and obviously that can be a little bit frustrating as well because you're sitting on the sideline. Now, the career mode is also really, really detailed with news releases. You get mail, you get so much going on. It really is for the real passionate players. For someone like me, I was just a little bit, whoa, there is so much going on, I just want to play. So anyway, the cool thing is like I said, if you don't perform, you get left out, and sometimes you get selected for international games as well, like qualifiers and the world games, which is really cool. So so when I was playing, I got selected to play for Argentina. That's kind of awesome, and it was just a lot of fun. Now the cool thing is when you are playing as an individual player, you are running around the field just as you, only controlling your man. Now for me that is frustrating again because I wanted to touch the ball the whole time. Now what I should have been doing is really playing as the whole team, which you can do. You can choose to manage the whole team when you're playing. And fair enough, you can just switch between each player. But yeah, when I wanted to focus on just being my guy, I didn't care what position I was in, I wanted to be everywhere. Now that was a problem because if you sprint too much and your player gets really tired and you just keep wearing them out for the whole game, what happens eventually is you get injured and then you get taken off the field and that causes problems obviously in itself. So that was something I had to learn and just try and position myself. But in saying that, yeah, nothing better than getting the ball yourself and trying to score a goal. It's just, I wouldn't want to be a fullback. That's just the way I am. So other things I'm going to say is the intelligence of the players on the field is so much more higher. In the past you could sort of dribble past them, or you could do, just press a trick button and they would just spin or something like that and you'd get past them. It's so much more beyond that now. It almost is much more like the real thing. All the players are thinking 2 steps ahead, and the AI is just incredible. It's mind-blowing just how much movement can occur on the field. They're not just standing statues and things like that. The dribbling is changed a lot as well. You don't have full control of the ball. Just because you're holding down the run button and you're behind the ball doesn't mean you get to keep it. There is so much more to it, and even just running into somebody, sorry, my phone. Even if you are just running into somebody, you've got a chance of getting the ball. You can, you can push, you can pull. There's a bit more strength required and things like that, and that's really cool because that's how it is in the real game. So I'm really glad that it actually is like that for us for when we're playing. If we're not outside and we're sitting inside being lazy bums, that's just the way it is. So yeah, the players do get tired. Career mode is so in depth, but for me it was just a little bit too much. Online, wow, there's a whole other kettle of fish right there. So online, you can have up to 22 players in-game, which is just phenomenal. So if you've got 22 friends still, and they're all into this, that would be just insane having, 11 aside, for example, and you're just all controlling a player. How cool is that? If you don't and you've just got 4 controllers for Xbox, for example, then yeah, you could play 4 player, maybe 2 aside, or 4 players on the computer against the computer, which is just awesome. Look, you really need to play it. The good thing is that most of the time when you go into a store, they've got this set up ready to play a demo. You can actually download the demo through the Xbox Marketplace as well. I found it really impressive. The detail, the characters, they all look so good. I said 15,000 players. 15,000 players, and they all had to be modelled perfectly so they look like the real thing. You can recognise them usually before you see the name. It's phenomenal. And also the music. You've got music from people like Flow Rider and, oh, I forget all of them. But anyway, there's so many. Just check it out. Check it out. Download the demo at the minimum. Download the demo. FIFA 13. Wow. Just, that's it. And obviously you're watching me play right now and you're seeing my expressions. I apologize for that. When I start playing games, I get really, really into it. Anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. If you don't find the answers on the website and things like that. And we'll see you next time. Bye.